Hello and welcome back to another episode of Under the Floorboard. I'm joined today with my co-host Steve McKaveney, and it's just us two today.
Yes.
We're going to do a little kind of halfway point review for the year. Short episode today, just to kind of review the last 6 months, what we've got on, what we've had going on, and I suppose what we've got planned for the remainder of the year.
Yep, totally agree. Straight into the pot with you, Sean. So I'll go straight with you straight away, so that I can work out actually
what you're going to say.
Because actually, I think sometimes, like I said, when you go, what have I done in this last 6 months? You're like, nothing. And it's only when you go, what have I been busy on, that you know, oh, wait a minute.
I don't know if it's a pure Scottish thing, because even like you say, oh, how you getting on? I good. Oh, like, what you been up to? Oh, no, much you.
No bad. What you up to?
No bad, what you up to?
I'm all right.
It's like pure MSN chat. If you've never had MSN, what you up to? Nothing much. You, how are you? Good. You, yeah, good. But aye, anyway, crack on.
So anyway, hello, Sean.
Hello.
It's been the 6 month period. Can you please tell me?
That's a terrible accent.
All right, sorry.
No, just don't do that.
Well, I do, Matt.
Just you speak normally, son.
Yorkshire accent.
Yorkshire.
Right? Yorkshire. Can you tell me what you've been up to in the last 6 months?
That sounds like somebody. But last 6 months, been pretty cool actually. So obviously was doing PM work for another company, and since I think start of April, February, March, I can't remember, a while ago anyway, started doing it all on my own. So we always kind of had that anyway, where I had clients, we'd source, we'd do renovations, and then we'd take it on for them. But obviously took a lot more on with the other company, decided start of the year that, do you know what, we're going to do it on our own.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been good. It's quite exciting. Always learning through it as well. It's still using the same trades that we always had anyway, so that's not changed in terms of like quality of renovation. The level of service for the project management was always me anyway, so that's not changed either. So no, it's been good. I had right off the back, I think we've just finished there. I think 7 renovations, pretty decent ones as well. Taking down walls, kitchens, bathrooms, new windows, full renovations. Some have brought on their own headaches than others, as you can imagine. But no, it's been good. It's always a learning as well. Like, I always kind of learn from the trades, like why we're doing certain things and how can we do this kind of better, more efficient. But for me, the kind of number one thing is to be doing it right for the customer as well, and making sure the job's been done correctly. So if it needs new plumbing, put new plumbing in. If the walls need repaired, repair the walls. Don't just hide it with wet wool or whatever. So, and that's probably why the prices do vary. Like, I'm not saying we're the cheapest, but we do have a price there.
But you're paying for quality rather than...
We do it properly. And a lot of things we do, you don't actually see, because it's like the groundwork or behind the walls and whatever else. But also delivering that quality for me is important. But no, I've been doing that. That's been going really, really well. Trades are managing that. Trades are in there, sorry, doing that, and I'm managing them essentially. The sourcing side, sourcing deals going on as well. I was running the Facebook ad campaign. Actually, probably not my worst campaign I've ever ran, but it wasn't as good as I thought it could have been. So coming up towards the end of, I think I ran it for 4 months, 4 or 5 months there. I thought, you know what, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to go on holiday, and I'm just back for a holiday there. So I thought I'll pause it. I'll recoup after the holiday, and I'll just kind of see why I don't think it was working as well as it should have been. Do some market research and everything else, and get them back up and going. So, but for the sourcing side, like, I've got a good pull network that brings me deals anyway. Speaking to agents, get a good relationship with them that brings me deals. Referrals as well. Got a referral for that assisted sale that I'll speak about in a second as well. So now I've got deals going through. Sold a couple of deals this week already as well.
That's brilliant.
One project, so we've got a flip. It's been conveyancing for about 5 months or something like that. But to be fair, that was I'm going to say delayed completion, but it's not a delayed completion. But we extended the concluding the missives and stuff like that, because it was tenanted, or is tenanted, so we're giving the tenant time to find a place to move out. But actually, to conclude this month, end of the month, that'll be a flip project, 4-bedroom house. So full renovation going to go in there. Purchasing for 130 is a purchase, 200k in value. I'll probably get the renovation in for about 20-25.
Wow.
So that'll be good. And then assisted sale. That hit the market when I was on holiday last week, actually. So that came from a referral, basically. So somebody on Facebook saying their friend was looking to sell the house, didn't know what to do, and they able to help. I messaged them, met the seller, spoke to them, gave them a few options, and we went with the assisted sale route. So that hit the market, like I say, last week when I was on holiday. We had agent phone me when I was sitting in the terrace balcony eating my Lay's crisp, my Fanta lemon, as you all do. He phoned me just to give me an update on the first day of viewings, and we had 3 offers in.
That's awesome. So have you closed it?
Been a closing date on it this week. So the offers were all like above home report, 10-12% above home report. And then I think there 3 other people come in and said they want to offer as well. Not gave the offer because we're going to closing date, and we told them that. So we'll see what comes to Friday. But that'll be a good one.
Just on that then, because just for folk doing this, I've done assisted sales where the person still wanted to stay in the house, and it was an absolute bit of a nightmare. So what do you do? Are they moving out?
No, so this one in particular was the person had bought it, lived in it, then they moved to kind of Dundee. This is in Glasgow. They moved to Dundee, and they're a family member staying in it, kind of renting it as such, just kind of paying the mortgage essentially. But then they touched it in years, and it did. See, to be fair, like you could have put it in the market, you wouldn't have got as much as he's getting for it now. But with the full renovation, we've done brand new kitchen, brand new bathroom, repaired all the walls, especially in the kitchen and bathroom. Updated all the electrics, new consumer, all new detectors, refreshed the full place basically. To our kind of normal standard that we do, and so that was home reported at 100. So we've agreed 72. We've done the work. A couple of fees in there as well. We're paying his mortgage and factor fee during the process as well. So he's not paying anything outlaid for it basically. And then we've got an agreement for anything above 100. So I'm reckoning for us it's investor funded as well. So there's no money in for us on that one. Profit wise is just now, if we went for the kind of highest offer we've got just now, if we went for that and just took it without going a closing date, I think the highest profit margin is 15k. With no money in for like 7 weeks, 8 weeks return.
It's free money then.
Oh, aye. But again, the way I look at it as well was, yes, I'm making money. Trades are making money because they've got work. The seller is getting a better price than what they would have got just got to the market anyway. They've also not been paying any bills through that time, so it's a win-win for them. They're also going to get more money because it's selling above home report, or we expect it to sell above home report, so they'll get even more money as well. The investors getting a return on their money because it was sitting there doing nothing anyway, it's idle. And somebody's referred that, so I'm going to pay a referral fee to them as well. So there's a lot going out and people are making a lot from it as well. But no, that's been good. There's been a lot of learnings on that one as well, from kind of start to finish. But no, it's been good. I kind of get involved in that one as well, because when I got it, I wasn't planning doing the kitchen, and I started looking about. I'm like, nah, I want to do that kitchen. So I started going, right, I'll take that away, and I'll take that away, and I'll do the paint myself. I'll do the strip it myself. But I think it's quite good because you kind of go back to like remembering the graft that's actually involved. So,
but the only problem is that sometimes you think you might spend $4,000 on something that you're only going to make $2,000 on. So it has to be a bit of intelligence, almost like there.
So the way I looked at it is the time that I'm spending doing the painting or doing the strip out or whatever else. If I'd just paid to get it done, I would have made it back anyway. I know that, but I had a budget. I wanted to stick to the budget because I'm always sticking to my budgets. There's very rarely we've went over budget, and it's only because there's been maybe unforeseen stuff come up, and we've had that conversation with clients anyway, and their understanding of it. But what's been kind of budgeted to get done, I wanted to come in that. That's always been the thing we do, on time, on budget. And this one it's actually over budget slightly, but also look at that increase to the quality I wanted to do. So up to carpets that we normally do. The bathroom as well, a couple of things that we changed on it that can increase the budget on it. So we went over the budget, but not by much. Not by much at all. But no, it's on the market, closing date on Friday, so we should hopefully see the back of that. And
then what's happening next 6 months?
So I think one of the episodes at the start, I think I said I wanted to start portfolio, and I had a couple of opportunities already, and I never went for them for various reasons, but managed to source them on. But that's probably going to be a bigger focus going at the second half of the year. There's been opportunity. A few years I can look at it. I can become just really aggressive and build up the pot enough that I don't need to look at investor financing and all these other creative ways to raise the funds for it to to go and build a portfolio and just have the money there and leave in more than you maybe want to. Or I can go and get aggressive and raise more finance and take it over a kind of longer period of time and stuff like that. So I'm looking at different ways of doing that to raise the finance to build a portfolio, but at the same time, I want to make sure it's the right fit as well. So, but in the second half of the year, probably just continue on doing the project management side of things. It's going really, really well. The assisted sales, I'm wanting to get more of them in. I've got 2 or 3 that are potentially on the pipeline are coming through, but they're kind of longer drawn out processes for those ones. But assisted sales are really good. Get a couple more flips. That flip that's concluding at the end of the month, that'll take us a couple of months on that one as well. And before you know it, it'll be Christmas. So, but nah, just continuous sourcing for clients, getting new clients for sourcing to build their portfolio, build one portfolio, and continue with the trading stuff. So the flips and assisted sales. So nothing fancy. Goes back to that. What you up to? Nothing much, because that's just the standard, isn't it? That's just kind of what we do. But not that, and then just enjoy time with the family, mate. Enjoy time with the girls. Ruby's getting into P2. Ruby's getting into P2. Romy's getting into well, she's still going to be childminder, but she'll be at nursery soon. Leon, he's 15 at the end of the month as well. So no, mate, just enjoy your time with the family and try to enjoy as much of this summer as I possibly can as well. Like, normally you're always working every day and everything else, but the biggest thing for me, I've always said, I'm not
improving your golf as well.
I'm improving the golf. Like, I'm not money driven at all. Like, it's not the big thing to have big flashy cars and houses and all that and big fancy watches and Rolexes. That's not my thing. But for me, it's just having that money there to go and enjoy the other things, like the time with the family, and I can take a few days off. And because the way I probably wrongly, but the way I look at it is, that's X amount of money coming through. That's X amount of wages for me per month. So if I didn't want to work this month, I didn't have to. If I want to work today, I don't have to. So I enjoy this summer, mate, with the family.
I hear what you're saying, but do you think? And I know lots of people are doing this. You're chasing your tail because you can never ever.
Oh, 100%.
You know, you're like, oh, well, I don't have to work this month.
But I will. But in my head, I think it's that kind of thing. Well, because when I calculate it, I'm like, I don't have to. If I was doing my normal wage and not try to grow a business as well, then I can just take the next year and a half off and not have to do anything. But I know I won't. That's the thing, because you're always going to do it. But it's having that flexibility, that freedom, that choice to go. Do you know what? It's actually pretty nice. It's pretty nice today. So I might actually just go. Do you know what? I'm going to take the rest of the day off and go play golf or go and sit with the family or go and do something. And then I golf. I want to get better at golf. It's a challenge. It's been quite fun. As a kind of hobbies thing to do. 'Cause I stopped playing fives last year when I had that injury. Kind of shat myself and went back to it. So I'm not going back to playing fives. It's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk having that injury.
I thought you'd be training up for the 10 and 60s. Nah. That would be like your...
Nah, no yet. But no, it's hard to play. I went to a golf networking event with Willie Dodds. We had on the podcast. Him and Ryan O'Connor was running one and went to that. It was boys were all a good laugh, good business networking event as well. I thought, actually, that's quite fun. I mean, I was terrible. Don't get me wrong, I was absolutely terrible. And then went and played a course at Largs, and I think the par's like 70. I hit 150 shots. But I a lot of them were penalty shots as well. So I'll just pick up the ball, going, I'll just catch up. But no, I've got kind of better since then. We've got driving range, and I just want to enjoy it. I do enjoy it. See, there's a couple hours just out there, just hitting the ball.
And what do you have? Do you have a target, like trying to get?
No, just get better, mate.
Like trying to get 30.
Just get better to enjoy the game. I can go out and have a few rounds with people and just enjoy it without having to go, oh, shit, man, it's way over there, and no, it's in the bloody water again. And I know they still happen to people as well, but everyone's like, oh, break 100 and break 80 and break 90 and all this, but I'm not bothered. I'm not competitive for the golf. Maybe I'm saying that now because I've only started, but I just want to get better at it to a level where you can enjoy it.
I've got a friend, Ali. He's had his first child. He was playing golf every day, playing off 6, right? Great golfer, playing off 6. Actually said to me before the baby was born, he says, it's only a mindset. I can't play golf every day. I seen him a week ago, right? 3 hours sleep a time. Baby's waking up every 3 hours. I'm like, I'll give you 30 quid for your clubs. He's like, give me a week and I'll consider the offer. No. He's like, I've not played in weeks and I can't ever see me playing for a long time. I was like, yeah, I can't see that either.
But no, I've got so Willie's actually got networking event in
I'm
August
going
time. You're going to it as well, which will be good. Get a good guest speaker on that one as well. I think my challenge for me this one is don't embarrass myself as much as I did in the first one. So
I'll partner up. Did they just randomly pick through the
it's just
balls?
like a kind of random groups depending how many's there. But no, it's a good day out. If the weather's trapped for it as well, it's even better. So so I'm looking forward to that. But next 6 months will be exciting.
Good.
What about yourself? Talk us through the last 6 months.
Not much, nothing really. Just sitting around. No. So I think I started the year massively, like 200 miles an hour. Probably before I took my mushrooms or been diagnosed or any of this stuff. They were like, I don't know why I'm running so fast. So funny enough, I started off with that 8-bed HMO, cursing it, thinking I'm never doing another HMO. It's so hard, so difficult, so many problems. Still having some small problems with it, even though it's all been guaranteed in rentals and it's all sorted and everything now. I done that. I had a guy at the end of the year from Dubai and say, I know you're doing this with property, get me one. And so I found a property in Aberdeen for him. So I sourced it, I contacted Mears, I refurbed it, and he pulled in. So it was 30 grand he put down, but there was a wee refurb on it and all sorts of stuff. I mean, I got him everything, like a legal guy. I got him an expat mortgage. I probably should have charged him more the more I think about it, right? I done every single thing and he gets $860 a month. And it's actually up for review in December, the 860. 860, 840. And so I've been doing that. And then as soon as I done that, I went back to Dubai and he was like, can I meet you in the pub? And he met with me, his mates, and they're like that. Can we get the same? So I was kind of panicking. So I've been looking at that a lot. I did a joint venture in Middlesbrough with an investor for a 15-bed HMO. I know, I thought I'd never do it again. I don't know what I'm playing at.
Can you help yourself?
I know, it's just, but a Mears HMO at £400 a room a month. So him and I that came in, so that was really good as well. I joined that advanced marketing, digital marketing course.
Was that down that AdCon in London?
I went to AdCon. It was just phenomenal. Won a competition, spent a bit of time with Stephen CEO.
Bartlett.
Stephen Bartlett, yeah. And then I've been doing all that. I've been doing webinars, VSLs. I mean, absolutely hammering Dubai at the moment on investors. And then I've got sourcers that are coming in, sort of deals that have been coming in that people are saying, can you please help us with that? And I've been inadvertently, accidentally sourcing for people. That wasn't my intention. Software that was dying a death has now suddenly had a revamp and a re-life. I've probably rebuilt it really cleanly. The patent came through. It's always a source of fun for me when somebody's trying to do AI property sourcing in the UK and I'm phoning them up saying, can I get 80% of your profit, please? Because I own the patent on that.
Patent on it.
But so I've been doing that. So in between, so the three things is the sourcing that I've done. Then again, inadvertently, and I'm going to bring on more people. I've brought on some VAs, some Filipino VAs. I'm going to increase the sales guys. I'm going to, and then push that side of the market to kind of do sourcing to meet investor demand. Not by the way, I'm sourcing for everything and is there anybody wanting it? It's more bespoke. So if an investor comes in and says, I want this, I'll find a property to their needs rather than just blasting it out.
I think there's obviously a point for both. Like both strategies do work on that. Obviously, it's been shown, but I do like the kind of 1-to-1. Give me a shopping list and I'll go and find it. But also that shopping list can be like, it has to work for everybody. You have to be realistic on what they want to say. Like you're not going to get that based on could be your funds, your goals, your strategy, whatever else. But actually, if you tweak it, and we'll help you tweak it and everything else, and we can go and find that for you. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? So
and then I built pain in my life. I built a portfolio for somebody, right? built one based on deals that they had either in, it was down south, so it was on an auction site and then some off-market, because I've got about 3 or 4 different off-market companies that just send me deals every week. And actually all ready to go, and then the magic number, one fell through. So I'm resourcing another one right now for them. Try to target them because they want a portfolio. And I think that's where I am. I'm going to focus on the software in the second half. As I say, there will be, and then the company will take on more people to do more specific, for investors, more specific sourcing. It's kind of where I want to do it. And then at the end of the year, I have a phenomenal under the wraps training idea that you and I are going to talk about later on when we're not on camera, that's going to benefit everybody. I promise.
Very good.
And then the software, I need to relaunch the software. I need to launch it, get it working. One of the parts of it that I've actually been building on the software, which is just mental, is the fact that if I have 4 people join it and we scrape the data from the 4 of them, and say you join it and you've got a deal and you've got a property in Aberdeen and I've got an investor down south that's looking to get a cheap deal, I'm going to scrape your data and you're going to scrape mine, and it's going to automatically match them up and pay you, and you'll do nothing. So it's almost like not only is it me with the off-market companies and auction companies and things that are interested in advertising their deals on the site, it's also I'm creating a source and investment network, a web inside it that people will automatically just declare there. So that's a big push for me. And then all the digital marketing stuff I'm doing, and doing webinars. I actually recorded a webinar, so that will come out in about a month as well. So that's it. And then I want a portfolio. I'm the same as you. Sorry.
Loads going on.
Yeah, I've set a target to get a portfolio, and I like to live by months and stuff like that, right? As I do. So I'm like, by October, November, I'm expecting to have completion of a portfolio for myself. That's when I said I would do it. And then again, I'm the same as you. I've not played golf for ages. I've been going to the gym a lot, but every time I go, I'm just an old man. It hurts myself, and I think that I can lift the same weights as somebody of 18 who was lifting weights out of the womb,
No.
And the quicker I learn that's not going to happen, the better. But obviously, and then I've been showing my youngest Keen some stuff. This is phenomenal. I sent him a target to create software. So there's various different software that will build code for you.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of them. Like there's one for Canva just now as well. It's using AI to generate like videos and images and webs and stuff like that, coding and all that.
So there's software, I'm not putting a plug in, right? It's called Reps, REPZ. He's actually wrote this program that's for younger kids to do training. You either lose weight, get fit, or bulk up, specifically for teenagers. And when you go on and you give the details, it pulls videos from YouTube. And he's been testing it for weeks. And on Sunday, we're putting it onto Apple as an app. It's just phenomenal. I'm like, because as soon as I went, you could do well with this, and it's a good training. He's like all over it every day. He'll spend 2 or 3 hours every day on this, testing it and loving it, and
it's good,
and drawing it out. So
that's his own one that he's made, and you've put how much are you taking off it?
Well, the funniest thing is, I paid for the licenses for the software, and I paid for this and that and the next thing, and he's like, right, I'm going to charge £3 for this app. I'm like, hang on a second here, it needs to be like 50 pence or something.
Aye.
And I'm like, and plus I'm your major investor, and he's like, you're my dad, you'll just pay for these things and I'll keep the money. So I've been doing that, and again, I'm going to start getting back into golf again. What I'll probably do is I'll wait about a week and a half before that thing with Willie, and then panic and go to the driving range 3 times a day every day.
End up with blisters in your hand, turn up to the day like that.
And turn around and go, this is unusual because this will be the first time I've ever played golf for years without a buggy. And like we were talking earlier, like carrying it, I'm not carrying clubs, and I'm not buying one of those electric ones that follows you just for to play one game.
No, you can pick up wee trolleys for like 100 quid.
I've got a trolley, but I have to, again...
You can hire them as well, so you're all right.
Maybe we can see if that course has got trolley. I've got buggies.
No, I'm not getting a buggy with you. We'll crash it. End up in the river.
I've crashed hundreds of buggies. It's great laugh. So other than that, we're all good.
Good. Aye. But I mean, I think when we started to look at this, we thought, you know what, we're recording this middle of July, start of July. We'll do a kind of 6-month review where we've been at, what we've got planned for the next 6 months. And then even for the podcast as well, like, wanting to get on even more guests. I think the guests we've had on so far have been incredible.
Brilliant.
Different stories, different backgrounds, different knowledge and expertise in the industry as well, plus their own learnings from it. So every guest we've had on have been absolutely phenomenal. So yeah, I want to continue to get on more guests like that. I'm sure there's more that'll... I always feel like people are hesitant to say yes to come on and tell their story because like, oh, what have we got to tell? And the biggest one, like even just kind of recently with Jenna's one, like she was like, why do you want to talk to me? I'm like, you went through renovation, you've got experience of doing it. I don't care if it's 1 or 100 you're doing, like you've got learning experience of doing that. You would have come across, many situations that you didn't know how to handle. How did you handle them? Because people are going to learn from you saying that.
Yeah.
Whether it's just 1 or 100 you've done. So I keen to speak to people like that as well.
I think that's the value add with this because there's lots of, as I keep saying, lots of rags to riches. Or I grew up climbing up chimneys, and now I'm 100 billion. Property is not what we're interested in at all. We're like Jenna says, I got up and I was like, I can't be bothered going to this property. I'll give her probably a bad quote here. And then they phoned up and says it's leaking. And she's like, I put my trainers on and went down and I had to fix this problem. And this is what I did. I think that's more because people have real problems. And it's good that we bring these guys on that are actually going, this is how I fix this problem.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it's good for us to keep cherry picking who we do that's going to give us value rather than just rags to riches stories.
Don't get wrong, like the rags to riches one, I still enjoy those stories, but I think there's a lot more value from the kind of the real people, because they are also real people as well, but more relatable to people maybe listening to it. So, unless people get different people understanding of like, nah, Sean, I want to hear this instead. Like, get this person on.
Come back to us if you want to hear some Disney stories off us.
So if you want to hear different guests, if you want to hear different stories, if you want to get certain topics covered, things I know like HMOs, service accommodation, meals, and you want particular guests in to speak about that, then maybe we can look at doing that as well. But no, I've quite enjoyed the last 6 months, and I'm really looking forward to the next 6 months.
Fantastic. On that note,
let's go. Till next time. Oh wait.
One last note. I've got a bad curry one or a ginger. Now I know you've not had one for a ginger for a while, so
well, I've got one of the air con codes if we come back on holiday. You can probably hear it in the mic.
I'm going on holiday. Don't be giving me this COVID that you've got.
Oh no, mate. I'm going to take a turmeric one. Or turmeric.
I am as well, because there's nothing like a wee bit of curry in the morning. Oof.
I think I need this actually. Started taking vitamin C as well.
Oh my God. I don't like to smell it. Cheers.
Oh yeah, cow. No miss that at all.
Oh. That's like chicken dopiaza in a tin.
Oh, oops. Oh no, that's not very nice. Oh, cow. Right, anyway.
Thank you. That was amazing.
Till next time. Thank you very much, guys.
Cheers. Bye.